What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Danny Approved Fitness and Nutrition. And today in this video, I'm going to be talking with you about Mike Tyson's 130-pound weight loss transformation and how he did it, and if this is a good regimen that you should be following. So if you haven't heard recently, Mike Tyson has been in the news recently talking about making a comeback in terms of just doing exhibition matches. But we all know that once you start hearing a lot of the rumors about a fighter wanting to come back and doing exhibition matches, it usually means that they want to come back and they actually want to fight and possibly win a world title again. Now, I was always a huge Mike Tyson fan. Mike Tyson was one of my favorite boxers ever, especially as a kid. I did not grow up in the 80s era of Mike Tyson, but I was always a boxing fan. I love boxing style workouts. Manny Pacquiao in general was always my favorite boxer because in modern time I actually grew up watching Manny Pacquiao, and I think he is one of the greatest welterweights to ever lace up gloves. But in terms of just pure talent, skill, athleticism, punching power, Mike Tyson was just one of those guys that I really thought was an unbelievable pit bull. But now, fast forward, and we're in 2020, and there was a clip of him, hitting the mitts, and he just looked super explosive. He actually looked amazing. He looked like he really turned back the clock, and he was 20 years younger. And I was looking at him. I saw a video or a picture of him also where he was just flaunting his abdominals, and I was like, wow, how is Mike Tyson able to lose all that weight? Because if you saw him before, he has a famous clip in the movie The Hangover, and I noticed that Mike Tyson actually gained a lot of weight. He looked like really massively obese, and now he's looking in fantastic shape. So how did Mike Tyson actually get into fantastic shape? How did he actually lose that weight? So from what I've been reading online and some of the articles that I found, it actually does show that Mike Tyson has been adhering to a more plant-based vegan diet. And that being said, Mike Tyson being on a plant-based vegan diet can be extremely beneficial for you, especially as you're getting older, because as you get older, you want your body to remain more in an alkaline state. I personally don't think it's conducive to your health if you're always taking in more acidic foods. I think the more alkaline you're keeping your body, I think the more chances you are of possibly preventing some diseases. Now, being on a vegan diet, personally, I would not totally subscribe to a completely plant-based vegan diet, as I think for men in general, it's essential to get some meat in your diet, especially from things like wild salmon or grass-fed beef, because when you're taking in those types of protein, you're getting in essential amino acids, and you're also getting in nutrients that you can't really get from plants because your gut microbiome cannot digest that the same way. So again, it's a lot different taking in supplements like vitamin D or vitamin B12 than it is from actually taking it in from eating meat. Now, I'm not saying that you should eat meat every single day. Again, this is just my opinion. I think that you can see phenomenal results on any diet. There's a reason it's called a diet. But for me personally, I think the best way to go about it is for you to start eating a more whole food place diet. So getting in meat, but getting the highest quality meat. Eating carbohydrates. Never, ever have I recommended to any of my clients when they're trying to lose weight that they should be omitting carbohydrates from their diet. I think that's one of the worst things that you can do. I just always preach to all my friends, all my clients, my family, I always preach eating healthy carbohydrates like sweet potato and sprouted grains, and also getting in healthy fats like avocados, extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil. There's so many fantastic sources of these macronutrients. You don't necessarily need to omit any of these or remove them from your diet completely. But that being said, some people genetically could respond better to a more plant-based diet. Some people could respond better to getting more meat in their diet. It just depends on the individual. That's why I think it's very good to understand your blood type and actually going and getting some blood work from your doctor so you could actually know what the best diet that you should honestly be on. But again, in general, getting rid of all this refined crap out of your diet is one of the best things that you can do in order for you to lose weight. And it clearly showed in Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's new wife was actually the one that encouraged him to get on a more vegan plant-based, my words are bad today, more vegan plant-based diet, and you can really see the results speak for themselves. Of course, you can still get in protein on a vegan plant-based diet. You have all sorts of different beans, nuts and seeds. Good fermented soy products are also totally fine as long as you're looking for a more organic and fermented soy product is fantastic for you. But in general, the results do speak for themselves. So Mike Tyson does look fantastic for his age. He's 53 years old and he's possibly making a comeback. And I'm on the edge of my seat right now because I'm really wondering if he's actually going to go through with this. So I'm hearing a lot about more exhibition matches, but we'll see what happens. But in terms of doing a plant-based vegan diet, it does get the Danny approved stamp of approval. It's just that in general, I think it's better to incorporate some protein from meat in your diet in moderation. So I hope this video helps you out, guys. Stay tuned for more videos with Danny approved fitness and nutrition. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy your day.